I'm a hybrid. My dad's a vampire. My blood dad's a vampire. My blood mom's a werewolf. Meaning I wound up with both their powers. So when I first got on with you, my skin started to itch. That's the one thing about us magical creatures. When we actually interact with others of our kind, we get itchy.
Oh boy, we got a damn good show today, guys. This is Jupiter the hybrid, and yeah, he's a hybrid of a werewolf and a vampire. He's not as innocent as he may seem. It may just seem like this dorky guy trying to look cool at first, but he's actually a little more dangerous than that, and we'll get into that. Bro, this might be the funniest thumbnail I think I have ever seen in my entire life. I am dying. Oh my God, no, in all seriousness though, bro. This guy shares way too much of himself at the internet. Like, this is a prime example right here. Why are you walking around shirtless with that pepperoni nip hanging out and live streaming it? And if you're curious of who the girl is in the start of the video, that's Binda. And many thanks to her. This video really probably wouldn't have been possible without her compilation. As well as SmokeyMcc and Kiwi Tapes interview. I'm going to be intersplicing parts of those in and out of this here and there, but I'll have both of their channels linked in the description. Thanks so much to you guys, all of you involved, seriously. And dude, Binda is hilarious, and I am envious of your composure. Seriously, I'd have busted out laughing.
I used to run with a group of hackers.
Oh, wow.
It was fun while it lasted, too. I basically study things that are not known to humans, like the paranormal world around us. And the multiverse, so to speak.
So yeah, I mean, I know we all knew a guy like Jupiter in school. You know, my uncle works at Nintendo and he can get access to this, or, you know, I know this guy and he does this. And then when you call their bluff, like, they never actually can follow through with it. Jupiter is definitely that guy. And yes, I do have to get to the clip of him talking about his sisters and him learning ninjutsu. Like, dude, it gets so ridiculously absurd with him. But this is what Binda labels as the good times. So we're about to get out of the good times, unfortunately, and we're about to enter the bad times, where we start talking about the nasty stuff that Jupiter does and why we're making this video and why it is that everybody needs to know who he is and to avoid him. So here's where we're going to start the bad times. I'm going to start with the least worst, and we'll work our way to the progressively worse stuff. So the first thing that I find a little bit concerning is Jupiter's relationship with his My Little Pony figurine. I believe its name is Sheratora, and he talks for it sometimes, and it's just a little weird. You know, maybe if this was the only thing Jupiter did that was, you know, weird or concerning, it wouldn't be that bad. But here's a relevant clip so you can see what I'm getting at.
Running through her veins. Now that she's... Oh. She shocked me with some of her powers. She shocked me. That's why I turned and went, oh, what the...
Oh, testy. She
gets all testy whenever I do the dispel ritual. After bringing her back from the dispel, she gets all testy with me and tries to shock or try to do some damage to let me know that she's displeased. Sorry, Sheratora. I'm very, very sorry. Yeah, she understands. She's just mad at me for having to do that. Hey, you watch your mouth, Missy.
You have kids with Sheratora?
Yeah, her and I have quite a few. Not gonna lie. But, yeah. That's why I said, honey, watch your mouth.
Yeah, so the guy who's having imaginary children with a My Little Pony figure probably isn't the most sane individual to begin with. You know, and most of this is just really funny cringe stuff that I thought was absolutely hysterical. Jupiter's probably my favorite lolcow. I know we shouldn't be talking about them like they're, you know, baseball players or something, but between all the ridiculous shit he says, dude, and then stuff like this, he's just utterly hysterical to me. But now we got to get into the bad stuff. The first one probably being the way he's so easy to threaten on people, and apparently can hire a hitman with a social security check or disability check. That was my favorite, I think.
People like you don't deserve friends like me. Bitch, please. There's a bunch of people out there who I know who wouldn't hesitate to take you out. People like you often victimize people like me, make us look like idiots. I should probably grab a shirt or something. Because honestly, I could care less if you lived or died at this point. I have agents posted around your house, ready to put a in your head.
Dude, if you can believe it, he actually rages even harder than that. These are what I call his tryout clips, or I guess you know, the Taxi movie, that guy, you talking to me? That's Jupiter with a cell phone in these, I think. This is, you know, the mind frame he's in at the moment. But, you know, this isn't what got him in all the trouble online, really. I mean, yes, you can't say fuck everybody in the club and then leave the club, obviously. But what really got Jupiter in the shit list of the internet is talking to minors. That's a big one. People never care for that online, it would seem. And Jupiter just can't stop doing it. I got some relevant clips we're going to show right now in just a second that are going to showcase him stepping in it over and over and over and over and over again.
Can I still send you pictures of myself even if I'm underage? Because I'm only 13.
It's up to you, sweetie, if you want to, because I don't mind. If you do, I don't mind. Do you plan on turning me in if I say yes?
No, I would never.
I'd lower the age of consent all the way to 16 if you guys wanted me to. Or I'd even change it to 15.
Yeah, so I believe he's talking about a Discord server he was running in reference to, you know, the age consent being lowered. But it just blows my mind that this didn't come off to him as like, hey, this is probably somebody, you know, just trying to bait me, obviously. But secondly, I mean, why keep doing it, dude? The thing is, that is an older clip, and it just keeps causing Jupiter problems, I'm sure. But there's a more recent clip that I'm about to inlay right here to show you, you know, it's still not stopping with him.
Who is
this is your girlfriend? She's born.
Yes.
So this is your girlfriend.
Yes, in the UK. In the UK, she actually, in the UK, 16 is actually considered adulthood. Did you not know that? Yeah, in the UK, she's considered an adult.
This is your current girlfriend, though, like as of right now?
What do you really think Jupiter's going to say now?
Yes, actually.
No, we're just curious, man. We're just curious. How long
Where did you guys find this video?
Dude,
I just
someone
found
sent it
random.
to us. Yeah.
We got sent this, and it was very threatening.
Yeah, they told us, dude, if we didn't play it, like they were gonna like hurt us and stuff. So like, we were kind of
Anonymous, you dickheads!
Bro, let me just say, for one thing, Smokey and Kiwi, like, playing into Jupiter's stuff there was, like, the funniest shit in the world to me. When I first watched that, like, I ran out of breath laughing a couple of times when he's like, yeah, Brian Rizzo believes that. And I'm just like, yeah, Brian Rizzo, right? But, sincerely, though, dude, it seems like nobody can really believe Jupiter, dude, because, like, he says so much random, ridiculous shit that, like, that's probably the problem the cops are having, right? Because they have all of his stuff right now, you know, they have his Xbox and his phone, and apparently they've passed the death penalty law in Idaho, so, you know, best of luck with that and all.
Childhood, many including physical violence.
And to be honest, my sisters and I studied ninjutsu growing up. Me and my sibs, we all studied ninjutsu.
How come every time I ask you about like my desires, you bring up your sisters?
Oh, no, it's sorry, I have that bad habit of not, like,
I told you I was going to throw that ninjutsu clip in there somewhere. I think that's probably my favorite clip of him of all time. That shit is just, like, top tier hilarity. But yeah, abuse seems to be something that runs in his family, and, like, you know, that's kind of sad. From what I understand, I think he was in a foster home with, like, you know, maybe 8-10 different siblings. That's a lot, and, you know, if he didn't continually stalk minors, you might could feel some sympathy for him because he's really awkward and nerdy and sad. But, like, yeah, no, I definitely can't, my dude.
when I'm literally turned on, you can tell just by my eyes, because my eyes start glowing a little. I like sucking on tits mostly, so if a woman likes that sort of thing, then I'll do it.
Yeah.
My sister Cheyenne trained me in combat, though.
You said that you sucked on your sisters.
No, I don't do that to my family. I'm not into that. I'm not that Sweet Home Alabama bull, you know? I'm not that kind of guy.
Have you ever, like, used your powers on someone?
I did take my true form in front of one of my ex-girlfriends, causing her to freak out and hold up a cross.
Like, whenever I get in water, like, my gentleman collars have all...
Yeah, that video right there doesn't really do him much favors either, does it? I mean, I don't know. I hope the best for Jupiter in some ways, but in other ways, I hope he stays off the internet. But unfortunately, that's not the case. He is on TikTok again. That's where that starting picture came from that said "Miss Me." He's back on. I want to thank SmokeyMcc, Linda Binda, and Kiwi Tapes for all this footage. You guys are awesome. I'm going to have all their channels linked below. If this video does well, I may do some more on lolcows. So just let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Take it easy.